James, this morning talked to a lot of Sun readers about yourself and about your racing. What was the craziest question you were asked?
I think the one I liked the most was who would you rather be stranded on a desert island with, Newgarden, Marco, or Ryan Hunter-Reay? And I had to go with Ryan because he's a really good fisherman, and I think if you're stranded on an island, food is important.
Absolutely. These sort of things, this interaction with fans, how important is that for a race car driver?
I think it's great for any athlete. You know, it's a cool way to connect with fans. I know that when I was a kid, if I'd had the opportunity to jump on my computer and maybe get to ask a question and be answered by, you know, one of my sporting heroes, that would have been huge. You know, so I think it's a lot of fun. It's cool that we've kind of come up in this era now of social media, and you have that sort of extra layer of interaction with fans.
Getting back to the real business of racing, this is the third back-to-back weekend of the year. You had Detroit, you had Houston. It looks like the weather is going to be favorable, not going to be so hot, not going to be so humid. Are you ready for it?
I think so, yeah. I mean, if anything, it's kind of good that Toronto was the third of three, so we had some time to prepare and get used to doing the doubleheaders again. And you know, Houston obviously a very physical track and very tough weather conditions with the heat and the humidity. So Toronto should be hopefully not quite as physically challenging in that respect. And you know, you won't have to work quite as hard on the hydration in between the two races and things like that. But no, it's the pace of the car's been good at the other doubleheaders so far this year, and the track's sort of similar to both Detroit and Houston. So fingers crossed we have a strong weekend.
And of course, it's a home track. Although coming home the past 4 times you've been here, not exactly great results, but it's time for your luck. I know you don't believe in luck. You've told me that before, but is it time for your luck to change here in Toronto?
Yeah, I hope so. You know, I've often said I don't believe in luck, and I hate saying things like bad luck. But you know, I was talking to someone earlier this year and said I'm starting to become a believer because we've had an awful lot of bad luck this year, and you know, it'd be great to turn that around this weekend in Toronto. And you know, like I said, the cars have been competitive, and I think you know this leads as good an opportunity as any. We've had some really weird things take us out of contention at this race before. You know, last year before the race even started, I was out, which has never happened before in my life. So of course it's going to happen here. But we're really hoping that this year everything can just go smoothly, and if the team does their job and I do my job, hopefully we'll be up there.
How difficult was it for you, the engine manufacturing change, go from Chevy last year to Honda this year, or was it pretty seamless?
It was pretty seamless because for the most part, we worked with a lot of the HPD guys before. You know, my rookie year in IndyCar was with Honda, and so it was kind of more of a homecoming. And there was definitely some getting used to on the engine side from the driver's seat, and then also working with those guys and how they can adjust the engine and what kind of characteristics you can play with from the driver's seat. But no, it's a great group of people. You know, they're obviously very motivated to win, and it's been a lot of fun, you know, being part of that process and trying to push them up the ladder in the IndyCar series.
And finally, James, this is coming up in 2 weeks. Contract with Andretti Autosports. Option is open. Your thoughts?
No, I think my thoughts on the whole contract situation are pretty simple. You know, the team's been doing a great job. I think I've been driving better than I ever have been. Sponsors happy, so there's no reason why we shouldn't just continue on with what we've been doing.
Thank you, James, for coming in, and good luck this weekend.
Thanks very much, Dean.